friends, I believe one of the things that the world today lacks is a sense of sin. We see such a lot of corruption, such a lot of evil things happening around us. Why? Because man has lost a sense of sin. There are also people who say there is no sin at all. These are all dark shades of life. These are all weaknesses. So man's conscience is becoming more and more hard. The harder his conscience becomes, the more he engages in evil things. So I strongly believe one of the things that we lack today is a sense of sin. And it should be the responsibility of every one of us to keep our consciences pure and soft. You just imagine the first time you did a crime or some evil thing, your conscience was very, very alert, and it was very sad. You felt very sad, didn't you? Yes, because your conscience was very pure, sensitive. Your conscience was very, very clear. It was very soft. But as the days go, we go on committing sin after sin. And then gradually our consciences become very, very hard, to the extent that we become sometimes insensitive, not only to sin, but insensitive to people altogether. We become more and more selfish, hard-hearted. And therefore it should be the responsibility of every one of us to keep our consciences pure. You know, the psalmist in Psalm 51 says, "Create in me, O God, a pure heart. Create in me, O God, a pure heart." This purity and simplicity of heart will be visible in our eyes, in our interaction, in our relationship. The simpler our hearts are, the more pure our hearts are, the more clear our consciences are, the more beautiful our relationship with one another and creation will be. I strongly believe, my brothers, we need to cultivate this practice of cleansing our conscience and trying to make our consciences more and more pure and softer. We shall pray, Lord, give me a pure heart. Create in me a pure heart. Make me more and more conscious and sensitive to others, to your presence, and more sensitive to sin, to have a sense of sin, that I avoid sin and keep myself clean, pure, and simple.